This is Umar Ahmed for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. It's been a minute since I've been joined by Josh Adewale. I was obviously meant to be fighting yesterday, Saturday night, your call. Unfortunately, it was cancelled due to medical reasons for Billy Underwood. What was your immediate reaction when you found out, Josh?
Yeah, no, I wasn't happy. Obviously we'd had I think 9 weeks notice for the fight, and it was supposed to be on the 24th initially. So yeah, it was just long.
Okay, so what reasons were you given as to why Billy couldn't fight last night?
Um, I basically got told he didn't want to.
Who told you that?
Um, I just don't even want to name drop and stuff, but yeah, it was from someone reliable though.
Okay, that's fair enough. So obviously,
Billy
go on, Josh.
Billy will obviously know where it's come from, to be honest, but it's not. I'm not making it up. I'm not one to make things up and try and make out that he lied for no reason. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't. If he had medical problems, he had medical problems. It happens, isn't it? But if it's not the case, then like I'm saying it's not the case, isn't it?
I don't know if you'd be privy to seeing any medical issues that Billy had, because obviously it'd go through the board, etc. Maybe only Bill's allowed to see that. But were you shown any kind of documentation as to any medical issues for Bill?
No, not at all.
Okay.
He got offered the fight on the 7th. They've got a show Saturday coming up. He got offered the fight on that date as well, but it's not happening for whatever reason.
Sorry, when you said you mean next Saturday?
Yeah, that's at York Hall as well.
Okay, so you believe that he didn't want the fight, but then it kind of begs the question. He's put himself for a camp. He got you involved. He's put you for a camp. Why would he waste that time, Josh?
Um, Apparently he must have all along known he weren't gonna go ahead with it. Yeah. So I don't know.
Okay. Why do you think he doesn't want the fight, Josh?
I'm only going based off what I've been told, but I just think if he wanted the fight, he would have had the fight. He wouldn't have pulled out. And if there was a slight delay with his medical thing, I don't know, if you've got 9 weeks, if you ain't boxed for 18 months or however long he ain't boxed for, I think I had my medical sorted in like April maybe. If you've got 9 weeks notice for the fight with me, he had weeks and weeks before that. He was already training for that day for someone else, but he had 9 weeks notice for me. And I think the board only needs your medicals. I may be wrong, but I'm quite sure it's only 48 hours before the fight. So if you've had over 12 weeks notice or whatever for your date, and you hand it in that late, like how late could you have handed it in? Like if you wanted to fight, it just sounds silly. Do you know what I mean? And then the 7th date, I messaged him. Well, he messaged me directly, apologizing and saying like, "Oh, I'm gutted, whatever." I don't know what he said, just saying about hopefully we can fight another time. And then he got offered the 7th date, and then that's not going ahead for whatever reasons. But people know it's not my doing. I said I was meant to fight him on the 24th. I was meant to fight him on the 31st. I wanted to fight him next week. Like, I don't know. Obviously, I thought that James in my last fight, he was undefeated or whatever. Billy said himself, like, "Oh, fair play." Like, he wants to fight another undefeated person after his last fight. I was meant to fight that Kevin guy as well, who was 1-0 on that Jay Harris card in Bolton. 10 days out, that fell through. Like, I'm ready to go, man. I'm not scared to have these little fights or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so the 7th is obviously not going to happen as well. Has there been any talks between Alfie Warren Boxman management about when you could potentially fight Bill? Any talks?
I think they mentioned the 21st of August, but I just said to them, I've been given so many different dates, different venues. I actually went up there on the day of the weigh-in, and that's when it fell through. Like, I was actually at the weigh-in, I was on weight. I'd done my COVID test. I'd done a PCR test like a week before. That was negative. I'd done a lateral flow test on the day that was negative. Like, I'd done everything I needed to do. I got my kit, all my medicals and that are sorted. Done the tickets, paid the £1,000 house fee like in advance. I'd literally done everything I could do in it. So now they're talking about the 21st of August, but they said, yeah, I don't know. I just said to them, I've got commitments outside of boxing. Like, I've got holidays booked and things like that. I can't just jump when they want me to jump. Things need to be able to work for me as well. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know.
All right. So as we speak,
they did mention late September. They did mention the 24th of September as well, I think.
Okay, so as we speak, it's the 1st of August. This is
21st.
No, as we speak, it's the 1st of August today.
Yeah.
So obviously 21st of August is not a very long time out. So what's your frame of mind at the moment? Are you willing to get in a ring on the 21st?
If it's doable on my side, I will. But I just haven't agreed or committed to that date just because I may not be able to.
Okay. And what about the September date?
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's the 24th. That's the 24th at York Hall. Even if I fought on the 31st, I was meant to fight on that September date regardless anyway. It's just that the 21st of August may not be able to work. That's all it is. Just that one date. But as soon as they mentioned Billy to me, I agreed straight away. And then every day, and there's been venue changes, like I said. Like, I've not had no problems with anything. I've just said, oh yeah, no worries, and cracked on. I think my coach paid, one of my coaches paid over £500 for a coach to go up there. And because he had to cancel that last minute, he's had to pay that, cover that money. He had hotels booked. Like, it's just headache. Like, it got cancelled 24 hours before it was meant to happen.
What about...
Obviously, Billy pulled out, I think, a couple of days before, but these had me another opponent anyway. But
what about in terms of tickets that your fans purchased? How did that kind of resolve itself?
It's not. I've refunded a few people, and then I got told if I did want to box on, I got promised I'm boxing on the 7th, so that pissed me off as well. But I'm not now. I got told the tickets are transferable, and just tell them to turn up with the same tickets. It was at the same venue, York Hall, on the 7th, and they'll just get in with them tickets. But then now obviously I'm not on that show, so if I fight in 3 weeks, then I assume the tickets will be transferable. I'll refund whoever can't make it, and then I'll maybe do a few more, and the tickets probably will just be the same sort of thing. It won't be any dramas. But if I box in September, I'll probably have to refund everyone.
Yeah. Well, you've got to make a decision about the August date, but let's say you go with the September date, just because from what I'm hearing from you, you're more open to fighting on that one. Are you confident that Billy gets in a ring with you in September?
Well, obviously there's been a bit of back and forth on social media, and if he's got a bit of pride, and he seems like he's got a bit, so even if people weren't, I'm not even particularly talking about him, but in boxing, say if fighters in the past haven't been too keen on, sometimes, like, I know people that I'm close with, without mentioning any names, where they may have been up for a fight and then the second time round not really wanted it, but then you can sort of get persuaded into it by, like, sometimes this stuff on social media or fans, and do you know what I mean? And then yeah, it don't always end up the best way. Like, if you don't really want to fight, you shouldn't take the fight. But
in your opinion, how would it have gone last night? Your call.
I was obviously confident I would have won.
Okay. Is there a message to Billy Underwood as well about all this and potentially fighting in August and September?
I just think he's insecure because he had loads of people commenting on my Instagram, and none of them follow me. So he must have been telling them about what I'd posted, or getting them to comment and stuff. So yeah, it's just childish. Yeah, I don't know. He should just fight me. That's all the talking and social media stuff. And if he does an interview and he says whatever he says, I wouldn't even watch the interview. It's just pointless, because all that matters is the fight, really. And if it don't happen, all the talks are irrelevant.
Well, hopefully it does happen, whether it's in late August or late September. Hopefully we get this fight on. Josh, appreciate your time. Obviously, it's unfortunate what happened to you over the weekend, but as they say, everything happens for a reason. So, as I said, hopefully we get this fight on in the end somehow. All right. Thank you for your time.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
All right. Go on, Josh. Bye.